have to read the names off and say present.
Mary Reardon.
Gibbs.
Roger Hamel.
Barbara White.
Sylvia.
Jack Bozak. Please stand for Pledge of Allegiance. First, can anybody hear me on the,
Microphone's here.
oh, God. Yeah, damn. How do we do that? I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, and liberty and justice for all. Okay. Ms. McCarthy has been excused. I'm going to appoint Ms. White as a voting member. Board business, a preliminary review for Jeffrey and Barbara Card, 1A Wilders Grove Road, Newton, New Hampshire are requesting an extension to the next public meeting on 8/20/25. 8/20, their engineer has been unavailable. Just one, is it 8/20? Is that when September is? No, it can't be. What is 8/20?
August.
20th August.
Oh, that's this month.
2 weeks.
Okay. Pardon me, Roger?
Oh,
Jeff, are you sure you can get all the paperwork done by the 20th?
actually, why don't we just go until,
Yeah.
So I have on my notes, which I believe were sent to you, and I could be wrong, that's just remembering from the last meeting, that we needed the 21 approved plan, we needed the 23 approved plan, the current plan for what you're proposing to do. Yep.
Yes, we had, I have notes here that, what we were supposed to bring from, what's your name?
Mr. Hamel.
Sorry. Mr. Hamel. Gives a special exception and plan granted August 21. I thought my wife gave all this stuff to Trish. Give us the granted equitable waiver on March 1st, 23, and a plan of the requested porch with distance to the center of the road. I believe that was given just the other day.
I haven't seen anything. There was some stuff dropped off this evening. Mr. Elliott, this was dropped off a while ago.
This was dropped off today, the state plan.
Yes.
Yeah, and the rest of it, I believe Trish says is on the ZBA website.
Yeah.
It's listed right in the front of the website. I
Yeah.
think she uploaded everything.
no, the stuff that, 'cause I went to the website, well, this afternoon.
Yeah.
And the only things that were there was all of the stuff that we had a month ago.
Yeah.
And the only new thing that I saw there was the approval of the foundation. So I didn't see the approved plans for either the
21 or 23.
21 or 23.
Yeah.
And the current plan, I'm assuming this plan that was dropped off today is the current plan, but unfortunately, it doesn't show the porch.
Right.
So we don't have a plan that shows the porch?
If this is the plan, may I have one of those, please?
Yeah.
Assuming this is the plan that was received today, it does not show the proposed porch.
Did you want it to show the proposed porch?
It should,
That's what you,
We need to see what you're asking us to approve.
yes,
Well, may I approach the board?
sure.
I have a copy of that.
gee.
And I know it doesn't show the porch, but this is drawings of the porch. And I
Yeah,
had showed-
Trish showed me that, and she said that it's not, she must have told you that's no good, because she told me.
Why is it no good?
I don't know, I don't remember. She was very busy, and yep, she was at the dump the other day with me. Yeah,
Well, I don't know
Yeah.
why it wouldn't be
yeah.
good.
Because
look
it's
at it
got to be
anyways.
shown on
Yeah,
that.
it has to be. So here's why everything needs to be on this sheet.
Yes.
So if you are approved, this sheet gets filed with the state and it has to reflect what you have. So if we take this and say, yeah, you can build a porch and this gets filed, there's no record of the actual porch. Does that make sense?
It does.
Okay.
I didn't know that. But that's okay.
Okay.
So these plans should be good to build the porch.
All I can tell you what Trish told me.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so yes, to build the porch, correct.
Yeah.
But in order to, so let's say that we move to, well, let me ask this. In the spirit of not dragging our feet,
Yeah.
he knows what he wants to build.
You now know how far it is from the existing building to the center of the street.
As long as we get a plan with that information on it by the time we go to public,
Which will be the 20th?
Yeah.
would that be acceptable? But we just need it prior to that. So I think the issue is for us to not physically have that now and to move to public. We're basically operating on good faith and fingers crossed that we get what we need to go to public so that if we do vote, we can file.
And that'll be
that
on
make
the
sense?
20th?
So, and that's the other part of this is the 20th would be a special meeting, basically.
We can have the meeting with 20, but I've already heard a couple of members will not be here. I don't believe I will be in town. I'm on vacation that week. So we
And
assume.
besides, seeing
we-
that the paper doesn't exist yet, I would think that we should go until
Till
September
September
3rd.
September 3rd.
September 1st?
3rd.
3rd.
Is the
September
first.
3rd.
And Roger, the forms that you needed, that you requested, and we don't have those yet.
I haven't seen them. I don't know if Trish has seen them or not.
I was online the other day. I didn't see them. All right, yeah. So,
And then we would need that by what date?
It should be here at least a week
week
before the
before.
meeting,
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Right.
so that,
No.
No.
So, no, it has to be, I mean, I'll look at it. But that right there isn't.
these are the applications.
Okay.
So now, okay, so this,
That's all text. Yeah, this is all stuff we've already had.
the thing is, I also need the plans that go with this. And the plans that go with that.
Want the big drawing
Yeah.
I just had here?
Let me just see that.
Okay.
It's not the plans of the building, it's the plans of the lot.
Yeah.
Because it seemed to me you were showing them the
Issue
plan of
is-
the building.
Yeah, so we have that.
That's not what we need. We need the plan of the lot to
Right.
see where the building's going to be
And
on
then we
the
don't
lot.
even, this
Where the
isn't the
porch is going to be
approved.
on the lot.
Yeah, this isn't the approved plan. Because we,
Yeah. Yeah, because you should have one, when you applied for that, you would have had to bring that with you, that plan.
what's that? We should,
I thought we presented all that to the board before,
No,
isn't that kept on record someplace?
we never seen it. Yeah.
what's that?
Well-
What have we never seen?
She has to.
Did I swear Barbara in as a voting member?
No,
No.
no, just misread.
Before I forget, Ms. White, you're going to step in for Ms. McCarthy as a voting member.
I'm sorry.
You're going to step in for Ms.,
Yes,
okay,
Yes,
thank you.
that's
I can't remember if I said it or not, it's been going back, okay, all right. So we're going to extend this to, what was the date, Roger, September 5th?
3rd
September 3rd?
is the first Wednesday of September.
All right, yeah.
does anybody have the calendar so we could tell Mr. Card what date he has to have the information into the,
I don't, does anybody have a calendar?
Should be here before that, which would be the 27th of August.
August 27, you have to have that information into the office downstairs or wherever it is that you drop information off so that copies can be made for the board members and they can see them.
Actually, when does Trish come in?
I do not know.
I'm sorry, when?
When does Trish come in?
When does she come in?
Yeah, you know, in order to put the packages together for our meetings.
I don't know. I have no idea who's doing what right now, Roger. Yeah, I know I've been spending a lot of time with Trish at the dump.
All right, so this is, and I'm just gonna throw this out there as the guy that's been at the podium a lot, okay? The 21 approved plan, the 23 approved plan, we should have that. So I'd like to absolve him from providing that, because by all rights, yeah, he got a copy, he should have kept the copy, but at the same token, like, the town's gotta have that on file, if
Sure, it's
not, we gotta.
probably in there, yeah.
So, I think, as far as his due diligence, we need
Where are they?
We
That's
need
the problem.
this.
Yeah,
with the porch.
yeah.
Right, it's got to show where the porch is going to be.
Does anybody have an issue with that?
I don't care who gets the plan, but
Right.
I need to see the plan.
And I
for
don't
the-
disagree with you
for-
on that.
For the determination at the public
But
hearing.
in my opinion, I think that's on the proverbial us, town zoning board, whoever is, for us to pull that up so we have that. That's just my opinion.
Well, as long as we have all of them in hand by the third week in the month of August, and really that's what it is.
Yeah.
Whatever that date is, it's got to be the third week in August. And we need all of them together, because nobody can seem to know where the hell they are,
Yeah.
Trish didn't say she had anything extra. I spent a lot of time with her, and she talked about the cards, and all she really said about the cards was they were looking at, they were missing some stuff, I can't remember which, and they were looking for a preliminary extension. That was it. Yeah.
Well, my thing is, the key piece that we need is this with the porch.
We definitely need that, and I would like to see the other plan, so we know
I don't disagree with
how
you.
it matches up with what was approved.
I agree.
Yeah. So we settled, we're going to move it to September 3rd.
Yeah, and the applicant is acceptable to that? So that the time limits of the RSA don't apply?
Yes.
Yes, he's already extended
Yeah.
that at the
Well,
last meeting.
it's going to be an
Yeah.
additional extension
Right.
for
Some-
determining.
Someone like to make a motion?
So I'll make a motion to continue the preliminary review of the cards application to September 3rd with the concurrence of the applicant.
Second.
Who seconded it?
Gibbs.
Okay. Okay, thank you very much.
You're going to call a roll or call a vote?
A roll call vote.
No, you don't have to have roll call, just
Let's
call
have a vote, yeah.
I just
Would
have
some-
one more thing
Absolutely.
to speak on what you mentioned. I'll see if I can put my hands on these old certified plot plans. But is the board gonna go with what you said? or
I mean,
not?
I think,
Should
I don't.
be in there.
We
You're right.
should have it. So, I mean, I guess I'm of the opinion, and it might be the unpopular one, but we collectively as the town and the people that are here to help others in the town should have some responsibility of the stuff that we're recording and being able to produce it, and not putting that burden on the applicant.
Yeah.
That's my opinion. Do I disagree with Roger that I would like to see it? Not at all. But I don't believe that the burden should be bared by him.
According to Trish, when she was at the transfer station today, and I asked if those 3 forms were ready, and she said no, she did not have them, so I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
But was she looking for them to be
Given
submitted
to
to her
her,
right then, or did she look in the file?
that's
I don't know.
She's going to probably need to look in the file to see. if
win,
she can
lose, or
find it.
draw. If we don't have them on file, then the state should have them on file.
Yeah.
And again, I'm just speaking as a guy that's been frustrated on that side of the podium before, and before multiple boards, and having my ducks in a row, and being in construction my entire life, just trying to be reasonable. And it also says in our policy procedures, we should be reasonably accommodating. And I think reasonably accommodating would be pulling the two pieces of information that we as a board sat in front of, voted on, and approved. We should be able to produce those a lot easier than the cars that are clearly moved. And if they're anything like me, they're probably still not unpacked after 3.5 years, you know? So that's just my opinion, and take it for what you will.
Okay.
You know, and ultimately I'll go with whatever the board says,
Okay.
but that's my opinion.
Can I get a roll call vote? Please, I'm not going to call out the names, just kind of start with Mary. You can
Mary's
Oh,
done
Mary's
voting.
not, I'm sorry.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
Yes,
Yes.
yes, unanimous, okay,
okay.
All right, thank you very much.
yeah.
We'll see you,
So at this
August
particular,
27th.
at this particular,
Thank you.
at this particular time, I have something I have to talk to the board about. And John, would you hand those out to the individuals?
does that have to do with?
Before I,
No,
nope,
you're
I'm
good.
all set.
Thank you very much, sir.
Before I review the issue that I have that I'm going to talk about. and
Don't
I-
we have another public hearing first?
Yeah,
Yeah,
No, it affects the public hearing. I'm sorry, Roger, okay.
thank you.
I'm going to discuss this whole thing in a minute. And I've been working this, believe me, sleepless nights and so forth. Here is the reason I have decided to come forward. I have been struggling for the last few weeks, losing sleep and stressful. I reached out to Mr. Stephen Buckley, Legal Service Counsel with New Hampshire Municipal Association, for advice, which you people are reading right now. And his suggestions, I decided to come forward. Reason being, I want the current board and the future boards never to have to deal with this kind of issue. And one of the things that nobody seems to understand, we are an autonomous group, and I'll read the definition of autonomous. According to Collins English Dictionary of the English Language, the American Heritage Unabridged Dictionary, the word autonomous is an adjective that refers to something that is free, independent, or sovereign, or operating on its own. Something that is not autonomous is free for external control and constraint, or has a large degree of self-government. I will now go on and read what happened to me the week of July 14th to the 20th. My wife and I were on vacation to celebrate my birthday. We were on our way from Franconia Notch to Littleton to have dinner, and we were talking about a couple of restaurants. And I'm going to read what I wrote down word for word. Again, this is a very, very time for me, believe me. While driving with my wife from Franconia to Littleton, trying to select a restaurant to celebrate my birthday, my cell phone rang, and my wife asked, should she answer it? I've been getting calls from friends of mine wishing me birthday, and I said, yeah, go ahead, but put it on speakerphone so we can both hear it. It was Board of Selectmen, Mr. Machad. Selectman Mr. Machad called to give me directions of how the selectmen wanted the Skyfield application at 126 North Main Street handled and how to vote. This is the public meeting tonight. I cannot believe this was happening. I was absolutely starstruck. After disconnecting, I pulled over the side of the road. My wife said, what the hell's going on with this? He said, the selectman telling you how to run your meeting, how to vote? I said, Manley, and I said, this is the first time it's ever happened. Because she said, does this happen all the time? I said, absolutely not. This is the first time, and I've been on the board over 30 years. That was my wife. Even though I'm on the chair, and I don't know how other people do, I never discuss anything with my wife and what we're doing for different things. So anyway, right now, I'm at the position where, and we are an autonomous group. And I'm going to ask John to poll the members to see if I should recuse myself from this public meeting. And I'll wait for John to come up with an answer.
Well, can I ask a question?
Yes,
So you had a discussion with a selectman,
that's correct. I said very little because I was in,
and he made a request that you vote a particular way.
that is correct.
And now, is that going to, that conversation, will that have any effect on how you will vote tonight?
I believe it will. I believe I've been compromised. I can't explain to you, Roger, what the last 10 or 15 days I've had. Call my wife and ask her how many times I haven't slept. I've been working on this thing. I rewrote this thing a half a dozen times, even finished it this afternoon. It's really affected me. I can't tell you. Yeah. So I want the board to...
Well, that's sort of, if you feel as though it will affect your judgment.
That's correct.
Then,
So
yeah.
I will do it right now. I'm going to recuse myself from the public meeting because I feel like I've been compromised by the Board of Selectmen. And I will turn the gavel over to John for the next procedure, and I will go out and sit in the audience.
Thank you, Jack.
Thanks, Jack.
John?
I believe I need to make Ms. Reardon a voting member.
One question before you leave, Jack.
Yes, sir.
What selectmen did you talk to that wanted to influence your vote?
Bob Machad, the chairman.
The same one that came in here and said we're putting on a show?
I don't know. Did he do that? I don't know. No.
No,
I-
yes, the one who stood at the
Yeah.
podium.
Yes, he was at the podium.
Yes, that,
Yep.
Okay.
All right. We have our voting members. The next order of business is
open the public hearing.
I'm opening the public hearing. I did that. I made her a
No,
voting
open
member.
the public hearing.
The hearing too, not just make him or her a voting member.
Okay, so I'm opening the public hearing for applicant Dwayne Schofield, for owner John and Deirdre Ventura of Newton, New Hampshire, requests a variance in relief of zoning ordinance Articles 15, Res A, number 3, that states no building or structure with the exception of both tanks and leaching beds of a septic system, which is subject to the permitting requirements set forth in the current state of New Hampshire Building Code, amended March 2013, shall be within 65 feet of the center line of the street. If the lot is a corner lot, the 65-foot distance will be calculated from the number side of the house. The property is referenced as tax map 9, block 1, lot 3. So this is a public meeting, a public hearing, both for and against, and then we will have
Yeah, let's start off with the applicant making a presentation.
a discussion. Yes, it was just outlining how it was going to go.
Do we work for the builder or the homeowner? I don't see a piece of paper saying that he can represent the homeowner.
Well, he is the applicant, and the owner also
This
signed the
board
application.
should be working for the townspeople,
Yeah.
not for a builder.
Yeah, we work for the town.
Right. Where is the paperwork saying that he can represent the,
Right, we usually get paperwork for that.
But he is the applicant.
But how can he have an application on a
Be- be-
property that's not his?
Because the owner also signed the application.
But I guess Mr. Gibbs' point, there's another,
Yeah, they
can you
both signed-
explain that?
They both signed the application.
I understand that, but typically we need some sort of,
We usually get a permission from
But
the owner that says
usually,
that this, right,
in those cases, the owner is usually the applicant.
right.
No.
If you
Coleman
want to speak, you're gonna need to
There's
go
others
up
in
there
here
when
that
you're
were
recognized.
represented by council, and we got a letter from
he
the
make Mary a
owner
voting member?
saying that council can represent him.
What'd you think,
We
Charlie?
usually do have that.
We've got
Right.
the signed application.
Those two signatures are the same person.
No, probably not.
I'm not a handwriting expert. They're two different.
I'm not a handwriting
They're two
expert
different
either.
names.
I had to get it
Right.
out. I had to get
That's
it out.
why I'd like to see the homeowner here,
Have them here in 5 minutes.
okay?
What is that beeping? Is it not driving anybody else crazy?
You can't do that for some people and not others. Everybody should be equal.
That's right. The same
I don't
rules
disagree
apply
with
for
that.
everybody.
The same rule, correct.
It's probably in our
Mr.
procedure.
Chair, in order to move things along,
Yes,
that I suggest that we suspend the public hearing until the other person arrives, and in the meantime, we can do the minutes and the other things,
I'm okay with that.
just to keep things moving.
So,
rather
yeah,
than just sitting
so
around.
move to, do we have to motion that?
No, you need to announce that you're suspending the public hearing
We're gonna
for 5
we're
to 10
gonna
minutes.
suspend this public meeting and go through some other orders of business until the other applicant arrives. So that would be acceptance of minutes 7/2/25. Roger?
Make a motion to accept the minutes for the July meeting.
It's a Christmas, that's a Christmas miracle. All right,
Call a vote?
Ms. Reardon,
Aye.
Mr. Gibbs, Mr. Hamel,
Aye.
Aye.
Ms. White. Aye. Ms. Sylvia, that's unanimous. And what's B, correct error on notice of the, yeah, Mr. Kozak, why don't you come back and chair all this stuff? This is,
Yeah, there were two changes here on the notice of decision. Should be 46.3 as opposed to 42. And then on here, which is the public meeting, there should have been,
Is he-
should be 9/4/24, and it got,
August 4.
yeah, okay, yeah, you can, want to take care of those? Yeah. okay.
Does anybody, I just want the board to see what we're, probably just a typo in the
This is the
clerical error in the notice of decision for,
Kozlowski, which we did a year ago. And I wasn't at the meeting, but I looked at and the meeting, actually, I couldn't find the video for, but I found the video of the one before, and clearly what they were asking for was a 46.3 foot variance. And for some reason, on the notice of decision, it got recorded as 42 feet.
Oh,
But the notice of decision also said that we were going to give them what they asked for. So I think it definitely is just a clerical error. But that,
Whose is that?
Kozlowski, was that the cul-de-sac off of,
so it's a housekeeping error.
Oh, a year ago.
yeah, a year
Oh,
ago.
okay, yes, yep.
Anybody else have any?
Oh, yeah, so, and as long as that was filed correctly with the state, and that's just a clerical error on our part, I don't see a reason why we can't amend that.
Right.
Yeah, basically, we need to, you need to have a vote to amend.
Right, so do we have a motion to?
Actually, it's probably a motion to correct.
Yes, there's a motion to correct, exactly. Does anybody have a motion to correct?
I'll make that motion to correct that notice of decision.
In a second?
Second.
Ms. Reardon?
I'm still in because Jack's,
I'm going to recuse myself from voting on that because I wasn't at that meeting.
Okay.
So you can appoint Ms. Reardon to vote because she was.
I never not
Okay.
appointed her.
yes.
Mr. Gibbs?
Yeah.
Yes.
And yes for me. Mr. Kozak?
I'm not going to vote,
Okay.
okay.
I'm missing somebody.
Question, is that something,
Sitting in the audience.
I have a question.
Yeah.
Is that something that we recorded?
That's what I was asking.
Because if we recorded it, I think
That
we need to
way.
do a Scribner's amendment to that and re-record it, I believe, but we can find that out.
Well, because this tells me, from what this says, it was a housekeeping error with date and distance.
But if the notice of decision was recorded,
With that,
right,
Something needs to be
there needs to
doing
be
to
a
an amendment.
corrected copy
Right.
recorded.
right.
Right, I think it's called Scribner's?
Yeah.
Yeah,
And we don't have, technically, we don't have anybody to do that right now, right?
No, not that I know of, no. I'll give this back to Trish and I'll let her figure out how to take care of it. I guess. She's wearing a lot of hats and she's,
Yes.
he's calling the homeowner, what is the guy doing?
He said he's going to be here in 5 minutes.
Do we have any other business?
That is the only business that I have down.
Manifest?
I didn't see a
No,
manifest.
manifest?
That's it.
There's no manifest.
Pardon me?
There's no manifest.
No, there is not, no.
Oh, why do I have 2 of these? What, did I steal yours? I stole yours. Well, let me see, because now I got to make it online, so we'll keep it all in one spot.
Can I get the copies of that letter from the lawyer?
Oh, do you want mine back? Is that what you want, the whole package?
Thank you.
White. Gibbs.
You have your copy?
I didn't take one because I had already read it.
I see somebody dropped these off today.
Yeah, they just missed the porch pot, which is the,
Tic Tac.
I mean, I haven't had a
You
Tic
have
Tac
to
in
take
forever.
one out.
The
You
orange
got
ones,
gum, you want one?
the orange ones used to be my favorite.
Oh, yeah.
They weren't even like mints, they were just
I took
delicious
three
little
there, too.
orange nuggets.
You touched them now, they're yours.
I haven't had one of those in a while.
I know, yeah, neither.
Very good.
I've been getting international snacks.
International snacks?
Yeah, a lot of stuff from Korea, Romania, and Germany. I'll tell you, the Romanian Milka chocolate bars, I've never had chocolate that good in my life.
Where do you get that from?
There's an app.
Oh,
But I'm gonna go back out in the audience.
he's recusing himself again.
Yep.
Okay.
All right, Ms. Reardon is now a voting member again,
Reopening the public hearing.
and we are reopening the public hearing. Do we want to have the applicant summarize?
Yes.
You know, you want the owner to come up and say,
Yes. You're giving Dwayne permission to represent you?
Yes, I've given him permission throughout the whole process to do anything on my behalf.
Okay. Just want to make sure that you know what's
Sure,
going on.
no, and I appreciate the thoroughness, believe me. I mean, I meant no disrespect by not coming in the first place. That was, that's how much I trust Dwayne, is to come and speak on my behalf.
Okay, so that's
Is there any other questions?
Not at this time.
Okay, great.
Yeah.
So the applicant want to present what they're asking for?
Variance for 2.5 feet from the center line. It could be 3.5 feet, I forget.
So from what I understand from last month when you were here,
Yeah,
so this building is already constructed,
yes,
and it is, okay, and it's located slightly closer to the center line of the road, but well behind the existing three-bedroom dwelling.
yeah,
And, and though the plan refers to it as a ADU, you
yeah,
last month
Gee.
described it as it was going to be basically a bedroom suite.
yes,
A bedroom and bath and nothing else.
yes. She has dementia, and they don't want a stove in there and anything, so.
So that
basically-
if we were to approve it, I think one of the things that I would like to put on the approval would be that if you'd ever decided to turn it into a ADU,
Yeah.
you would need to go and get approval from the planning board.
Yeah, yeah,
Okay, just to clarify that.
yeah,
So that's basically the only thing that we're talking about is the new building is a little bit closer to the road than it's supposed to be, but the old building was actually also infringed on the side setback. The new building does not.
right. But there was an addition that was done a year ago, and that was close to the center of the road. That's where I didn't see it was an issue. Because the addition we're talking about is behind an addition that was done a year ago.
With a permit or without a permit?
I came halfway through the project, but it had a permit. Because I got the electrical and the plumbing all signed off. Do you have the plan right there? I can show you what I'm talking
Yeah,
about.
I have plans
Can I
here.
come up?
Sure.
So this here, right here,
Yeah.
is a new addition that I took over around halfway through. I did the plumbing and electrical, and I had all the sign-offs and everything on that, and this is totally behind it. So, and there was a barn here. Approach on that.
Right.
Because there
Yeah,
was a barn.
yeah.
There was a barn, in this, you can see here where the barn was,
Yeah,
So that's why there was an issue. Saying,
yeah, but
But
the issue is you didn't get a building
I
permit.
know, that was a misunderstanding, because when I called Sam, he said everything's all set. So I thought I was all set to go and stuff, and then. when it came
Yeah,
to
but
do-
the
When he
dates,
came to do the, inspection, the rough inspection, he goes, you don't have the permit. That's, first time I know.
that you went for a permit on 5/27.
Yeah,
after the foundation went in.
Right, I had the foundation permit.
Right, on 10/10 of '24.
Right, and
And the foundation permit was signed off.
I called up
Mr. Gibbs.
and, you know, asked him if I was all set to go. He said, I'm all set. So I thought, you know, I had already made out the permit, but apparently I didn't and stuff.
Mr. Gibbs, there is a foundation sign-off from Sam.
Right, I saw that.
Yeah, and it was a misunderstanding. I thought it was all set for me to frame. I've been doing this for 45 years.
Yeah, but when you
First
get a
time
permit, you go down and pay for
I
a
know, I thought it was
permit.
all done.
How, did the homeowner do it?
No, you know, I have so many projects going and stuff. I made a mistake. You know.
Yeah, but other contractors in town, that's the same excuse they give us. They made a mistake.
Yeah, but we're not the arbiter of the building permit issues. That's the building department, not the zoning board.
Right. So it's okay not to get a permit, build the building, and then come to the zoning board and say, the selectmen say it's okay.
No,
That's why the chairman's sitting out there, because the selectmen said it's okay to get your permits after the fact.
Well, it's the first time in 45 years I had this mistake, you know.
well,
I mean,
the
I've been
question for the zoning board is not whether or not there was a building permit.
If there was a building permit gotten, you would have found out that it was too close to the road.
And we'd be
And
dealing
you
with a
could've fixed
foundation
the
and not a,
problem.
He got a foundation permit, and there wasn't,
The foundation certification says it's too close to the road. When you put a foundation in, you get a foundation certification. When he got that, it was too close to the road. And that was just before the building permit.
I didn't print that one out.
That was like in the fall of the previous year, right? Here it is.
That's how when he went for the building permit, you need this after the foundation
Here,
is
Roger, here's a
in.
copy for you.
A builder would know that. You need it certified.
You know I know it. I built everything around here.
He
You got
got,
it okay.
The foundation was okayed. Now, before you get a building permit, you need this piece of paper.
Oh, yes, I understand that, but
That's why it got denied, because this doesn't pass. And you're supposed to not build anything until you have a building permit.
I understand
There's
that.
procedures
I
to
under-
go
I
by.
understand that,
that's
Frank,
not
but
the issue for the zoning board,
I'm just trying to figure out why we're sitting here.
because they've come for an application for a zoning variance.
No, they come for it because they can't fix it. The building's all built. It's after the fact.
They haven't come for an equitable waiver, they've come for a variance. That's a separate, different question. They have come for a variance. And what we should
Okay.
be addressing is whether or not they meet the 5 criteria for being granted a variance.
If they got the right permits, we wouldn't be here trying to grant a variance.
Yes, we would, because they would still need
Respectfully.
the variance to build the building. The building wouldn't be built, but they would still need to come in.
well, it's hard to move a foundation, isn't it?
No, it isn't that hard.
Oh, okay.
You saw cut it, you take it down, and you redo it.
Okay.
Very simple. If it was town of Plastow, town of Salem, that's what you would do. They don't let people get away with this stuff.
Well, this here was just done.
That isn't anything we're looking at.
Well, it's behind what was just done.
That isn't what we're looking at. That shouldn't have been done either.
What do we gotta do? You know,
Mr. Gibbs, as much as I understand your frustration, Mr. Hamill is correct that whether there's a building on it or not, there's still a variance that we are tasked with approving or denying. And trust me, I understand your frustration. And whereas I think you have a lot of good points, I think either way, whether there's a building on this foundation or if it's just a foundation, we'd still be here talking about a 61.5 foot
Yep.
Or a 3.5-foot variance.
3.5 foot.
center line to the, yeah, I was getting there. I was getting there, guys. Bear with me. It's only like my third time as chair, all right? And I trust me, Mr. Gibbs, I completely appreciate your passion. Unfortunately, I think it's a well-put point, but not what we're here to look at, unfortunately.
That on the drip edge? Is there an overhang on the building?
No, it's, you know, there's no overhang, you know, just the, yeah, it's to the drip edge, you know. Well, no. it's
Our
to the-
measurements come from the overhang of the building.
Yeah, well, whatever, SEC
We
went.
don't know what it is, that's why I'm asking
Well-
you.
I mean, I had an as-built done, it says six, you know, from the house, from the addition.
That's from the foundation. Now you're looking for a variance,
All right, it's an inch and a half closer.
inch and a half.
Because the trim, you know, 2 1/4, to be exact.
Looking for 3.6.
We could round it to 5 feet, and it isn't going to move.
It ain't right.
Anybody else have any questions?
I always ask this question to, because I'm still learning. What is the special condition of your property that distinguishes it from other properties in the area?
I'm not sure what you mean.
I could answer that.
Okay,
Basically, that whole area has houses
West.
that are closer to the road.
okay,
that's
I wasn't
different than-
aware of the surrounding
It's
area.
a very old house. It's, you know,
Yeah, it's a very
Most of them
old
are,
existing house.
most of them aren't 65 feet from the
Yeah,
center
but
of the road. 'cause
I
they
mean,
were
the
built
house is
too-
only 30 feet from the...
They were built
yeah.
way before the zoning ordinances. Okay,
That's
And
a
this
good
is
question.
behind,
That's a very good question.
this is behind the old house.
you need an answer for that, right?
Right.
Okay, I got, okay, thank you.
Anybody else?
Does the board have any other questions for the applicant? Does anybody from the audience have any contributions? So with that, I'm going to close the public meeting,
The
Public
discussion-
hearing,
the discussion
and then
part,
we'll open it up for discussion,
Deliberation.
deliberation.
Excuse me.
Do we have any comments before we go into the criteria?
I have plenty of comments, but I think Mr. Gibbs covered most of them.
Are you going to go through the criteria?
Yes. I don't think I have that, actually. So I'll use this one. Actually, one second. Do you have the, like the voting? Little cheat sheet.
Is it in here?
Mr. Schofield, you can have a
Okay,
seat.
thank you.
That's porch. What's this? I mean, I can use the application to go through it.
Yeah, that you could use,
I just, normally we have a little,
yeah.
Right.
But that was when we had
yes, yes.
someone else
Rub
to
it in.
prepare it.
Rub it
To
in.
prepare it, I know you.
That's okay, Jeff.
Yeah, what is that? I thought I had the...
Because Trish did give us a, though I think
I
hers.
think she did a great job for what she was,
Oh,
had
yeah.
to work with. All right, so,
Jack, we have what we need
yeah,
right
we
now.
got it. So number one, the variance will not be contrary to public interest. Ms. Reardon?
Aye.
Mr. Gibbs?
Aye.
Mr. Hamel?
Yes, I agree.
Ms. White?
Aye.
It's unanimous. The spirit of the...
How about you?
Aye. Spirit of the ordinance is observed.
Aye.
Mr. Gibbs?
Aye.
Mr. Hamel?
Aye, because of the nature of the house is so much closer to the road. That was the idea of the ordinance, is to keep things away. And this is, having an addition behind the building isn't going to affect anything.
Aye.
Aye. That's also unanimous. Substantial justice is done. It is not possible to set up. Substantial justice is done. Will be done. Ms. Reardon?
Aye.
Mr. Gibbs?
No.
Mr. Hamel?
Aye,
Ms. White?
Aye.
It's an aye from me.
I think yeah, look at the back of the page.
It's printed two-sided.
Yes.
Yeah.
So that
You
was
did just turn it.
3, yeah. The values of the surrounding properties will not be diminished. Ms. Reardon?
Aye. I think the position of it behind the house that's been there for this long is not going to diminish the surrounding properties.
Mr. Gibbs?
Aye.
Mr. Hamel?
Aye,
Ms. White?
Aye.
That's an aye from me. Literal enforcement of the provisions of the ordinance result in unnecessary hardship. Ms. Reardon?
Aye.
Mr. Gibbs?
No.
Mr. Hamel?
aye, again, because of the nature of where the existing building is.
Ms. White?
Aye.
That's an aye from me. Wasn't there a two-part one?
Yeah, but
Last
actually,
one.
you don't need to do the two, as
don't
long
need to
as
do
it
the B
meets
if
the.
the A applies.
You don't really have to do B.
Right.
Right. Is there any provisions that need to be recorded with this?
Oh, I will make a motion to approve the application so that with a variance of up to 5 feet, so that the building has to be no closer than 60 feet from the center line of the road, and also to add that if this structure is to be turned into an ADU, that the applicant must get approval from the Newton Planning Board.
I'll second that.
I'd also like to add to Mr. Gibbs and have, if this is going to be our recorded plan, I'd like the ADU to be stricken from the plan.
Oh, the words? Yes.
Actually, we don't record the plan. We keep them in our file, but we do not record them.
Well, I'd like it to be stricken from our file plan.
Yeah.
And so that was, Mr. Hamel, you motioned. Did I have a second?
Barbara?
me.
Ms. White. That's unanimous.
Now we vote.
Oh, yeah. Ms. Reardon?
Aye.
Mr. Gibbs?
Aye.
Mr. Hamel?
Aye.
Ms. White? That's an aye for me. Now it's unanimous. You have 30 days for somebody to appeal this decision before it's officially recorded. And once that is done, somebody will get you the notice of decision that, right? Somebody
No,
gives them a notice of decision?
No, he basically is going to have to give us a check for the registry of deeds. They will contact him about what the check, how much the check has to be.
Okay.
And then someone from the town will mail the check and the notice of decision to the registry of deeds.
I'm not sure who's doing the writing of the decision or not. I haven't been told.
Either way, we'll get you that information. Bear with us, it's a little... I appreciate you coming down here. All right, moving on, I'd like to bring Jack back up as chair so I stop butchering this.
Nice job.
Welcome back, Jack. Save the best for last. Save the best for last.
The board is going to adjourn at 7:55 PM.
7:55. Thank you.
So I don't know who I would give this to.
Mr. Elliott, breakfast information as far as sending out a decision and all that stuff. I mean, is somebody recording this?
We're recording it on here.
So I have... this, and then I have this that should get to Trish. Just from,
Yeah.
like we normally do for Jim.
I would make sure that Trish gets them and then go from there,
Could be.
because she's basically...
I'll drop these right now.